On the 31st of March, Hypixel Skyblock players were introduced to a so-called dictator, Dante. He was elected on the 4th of April, with over 90% of all the votes. This is where the story begins. On the 4th of April, just after Dante was elected, he revealed his perks. He doubled the auction house and bazaar tax, and he added a 10% NPC tax. He did this to try and restore Skyblock's economy. He was trying to fix Skyblock to lead it into a post-dictator era, where a criminal organization doesn't run the government. He added a 10 coin a minute fee for chatting to try and prevent the organization from reclaiming power through the illegal items. He also implemented a 2 coin fee for traveling from island to island. This perk was used to slow down illegal trade. These perks were all part of the economy restoration perk. He also decided to cancel the traveling zoo, spooky festival and the season of Jerry event. The reason he stated was that these events were hazardous. However, the reason I believe he said these events were hazardous is because it would be harder for the goons to patrol the hub. They hoped this would prevent the illegal trade that they expected the organization were going to be involved in. Dante believed that if the goons found the organization involved in illegal activity, it would speed up an investigation that he may have begun, to try and prove that Sirius, Clark, Seraphine and other members are all criminals. I also believe Dante researched Duppy before he ran for mayor, who is one of the special candidates. The reason I think this is because instead of trying to cause chaos, destroy Skyblock and take down the organization, he tried to fix Skyblock and try to get the public on his side and take down the organization. For example, Duppy closes the auction house when he's elected, however when Dante was elected doubled the tax, which could suggest he was trying to reduce inflation. Everything he did hints at him trying to help the Skyblock public. Seraphine immediately began a resistance on the same day as Dante was elected. Seraphine didn't even give Dante a chance, she just began the resistance. As soon as she was removed from her position in the community center, she started a violent, destructive coup. Dante was targeted by Seraphine because he chose to get his own cabinet, in which he removed all of the members of the organization. There are many similarities between Dante and Dante Alighieri, who is famous for writing the Divine Comedies. Dante Alighieri was exiled from Florence for extortion, bribery, election tampering and abuse of public office. However, in 2008, over 6.5 centuries after his death, the Florence City Council revoked his exile. Alighieri in the Divine Comedy wrote that one of the lowest circles of heaven was for corrupt religious figures who committed simony, the buying or selling of ecclesiastical privileges such as pardons. In this circle of hell, here Alighieri mentions Pope Nicholas III, who then accuses Pope Boniface VIII, the Pope at the time, of simony. This is connected to Dante and Dante Alighieri to each other because both of them tried to prove their former leader of being guilty of, and they were removed from their homes for crimes they were not guilty of. Also, one part of the 8th circle of hell is reserved for politicians. Alighieri believed that politicians were evil and deserved eternal punishment. Why would he become what he hates? The last thing I would like to mention is Team Seas. We need to save the oceans. Goodbye.